Hey guys, it's Andrea. So today I am doing my rewind spread for the 17th to the 23rd. I did do a plan ahead, I guess, kind of spread for last week, and I did film it, but the one for this week, but I just am not feeling it. I feel like I was kind of all over the place, and this is how it turned out. And then I was thinking, well, I was planning on using Boo this week as well, so I don't think you wanted to see two Boo spreads. So I figured I would nix that one because I was just seriously all over the place, and just go ahead and do a rewind spread using Boo instead. And I'll try and do plan aheads. I'll try and do one next week for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and just start. So I'm going to start with my bottom washi, which is glossy. I have been absolutely loving glossy washi. This week we went to Denver, which was just really awesome. Denver is a really beautiful city, and I was very impressed. I also love the hotel we stayed at. We stayed at the Crawford, which is at Union Station. We also went to the Denver Zoo. We went shopping. We just kind of like hung out and like just saw the sights, ate food. You know, the normal kind of trip. So that's what we did this week. Also, Nick's parents left this week. They were here for 9 days. Is this all right? I feel like this side's so thick already. Like, look at all the spreads. I'm so excited. I can't wait to do a flip through at the end of the year. So they left on, I'm all over the place again. They left on Wednesday, and then we left a couple hours after them. So I'm going to start with my full box. I kind of had to choose because I mean that's a quote, but it's not like the quote. And then I'm going to do my habit trackers, which I've been trying to post even more on Instagram. I do have a personal account that I've been trying to like kind of up my game on and post more. I know a lot of you guys say that you miss the vlogs. It's just kind of like, I liked vlogging, but sometimes I didn't feel like I was very like, I didn't have like, I did the same thing in my other spread. I didn't have a lot going on, and it was boring, or like I felt like I needed everything to be perfect, and that's just not the way my life works. And most of the time I'm just working, so I mean it's not like super fun like to watch me just work. So I've been trying to kind of like up my Instagram game and kind of put up like pictures of the things we do, or the places we go, the things I see, etc. It's a lot of Nick pictures, to be honest. Like I love taking pictures of Nick, so I've been trying to post more on Instagram, and my personal Instagram is Andrea Marie SPC, and just post more on my regular you know, Scribble Prints Co Instagram as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a this week header, and this is going to be for my videos. Hopefully get those all up. So I'm going to do the baby pink. Cool. And then I'm going to do, what else do I do over here? To do. And then for the to-do, I'm going to use a blue heart checklist. And then underneath that, I'm just going to put another piece of washi. So I think I'm going to use the hot pink. And I'll use the skinny one. Okay. So that is done. I'm going to put in my little flag. I love these flags because they are all black. You guys know how I feel about black stickers. I just love them. Love them to pieces. There's so many like flags. It makes me so happy that I can like see down and like all of the flags are there. You guys see them? So cute. Not really. I say so cute for everything, but not everything's so cute. So for this spread, I think I'm going to do it, I'm just going to do it the same way that I did my other spread pretty much. So okay, so let's start with my boxes here. No, how did I do my spread last week? Kind of similar to this. I kind of like it though. Oh, I don't have glitter headers. So let's just do it the regular way, like how I normally do it. Okay, so how I normally do it would be, let's just, so many sheets. Let's do 17. Let's get a base down for how I want to do this. let's do a checklist. Let's start at the baby pink. Right? Do I want to start at blue? No. Okay. Baby pink, and then I'm going to do a to-do header. I love the like black in this kit. Like the headers are black, the little things are black, like all of the things that are normally white pretty much are black, and I love it so much. And then I'm gonna do this just kind of classic, the classic Andrea. And then I'm gonna do little things on the bottom. So this is Monday, so Monday we need a meal icon. And then I need, let's do purple. So we'll do pink, purple. So let's do, I wanted to film, edit, upload all of my videos for the week. Pre-upload. And then we'll do the hot pink. So then it is that right? Yeah. Then I had 2 packages. I had one from Forever 21 and one from BarkBox. The girls got their BarkBox, their second BarkBox. It's literally so cute. And then I'm gonna do my little things header. This is going so much smoother than my other one. I was literally all over the place with my planning. So there is the little thing header. And then during this stay, we went to the hardwood store. I think I told you guys about some of this whenever I did my plan ahead. And then also I wanted to sleep in because I was a week sick at this point. And then also I colored my hair this day. So actually there's a bunch of things. So I'm going to do the little phone call because I had to call Ian. And then I'm going to do a little @ sign because I needed to send Kirsten files. And then also the little hair icon because I colored my hair. And then in here, I'm going to do a full box. I'm just going to grab this one like I had before, and I'm going to put it here. Oops. And then I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to do the purple. Do the purple, and then a piece of washi above it. I'm going to do the blur pink. No, not the pink. That was a bad decision. Let's do the, I can even do solid. Let's do the, I'm like wanting to do the same thing. So let's do this pink. Just make it a thing. So I'm going to put this in here. And then I'm just going to grab a little shopping icon. I have one right here, and it is pink. So I'm just going to stick that there. And then, oh, the other thing is I wanted to sleep in. So for that, actually I think what I want to do is move this haircut icon. Oops. I didn't do a very good job at coloring my hair this time because it was like I wanted to do my roots. So I had to bleach my roots and then put color over top of it. And I feel like I missed a bunch of places, but that's okay. Maybe Brie will help me fix it this weekend. I'm going to do over top of this. Will a quarter? No, it'll have to be a half box. Or I could put some washi. Let's put some washi down. Got like smudgies on here from my finger. Let's actually just do the pink just to blend in. And I'm just going to stick this over the hearts. Oh, I'm going to do a little pattern. And then I am going to grab a Once More with Love. I believe it's in my me time section. Let's see. I know I just, oh, here it is, Snooze. So all I have left on this one is the blue one. I don't think I have an extra of this one. You guys can tell I have a problem. No. So I'm just going to use the blue. Actually, no. I'm just going to use the little munchkin head. Like this. And then I'll write sleepin'. That's adorable. Okay, so that would be this day finish. And I think for just deco purposes, I'm going to grab this page and just go ahead and start and take the cat and put it in here because this is a very big space and I don't know how much big space I'm going to have. I might have a lot. We'll see. So put that in there and now I'm going to move on. Oh, I didn't put my little... Oh, it's on my... I'm like, where did it go? It's on my hand. So I'm just going to squish it. No. We'll leave a little space, just a little bit. Perfect. In my other planner, I have my Halloween countdown, but I didn't print out an extra one for me. Oh, don't I have one by Once More with Love? I wonder if the flag is there, because I do have them. I don't remember what it's under, though. I think I put it under random, which is a pretty big stack itself. Oh, here it is. I don't feel like this matches. No, so I'm not going to use that. It's cute, but it's orange. I might use it with my future spreads, though. But not today. So there is that. Oh, I do have an extra one of those. No, now you know. The more you know, there you go. So that is that. And I'm going to move on to Tuesday. And I'm just going to kind of do the same exact thing. Should I go ahead and do that, like do my to-do and today? I think I'm going to do that and the date cover. So I'm going to go off camera and do my date covers, the to-do, the ombre hair checklist, and then the today for all the days. Okay, so I have all of that done. So now I'm going to go ahead and flip back to Tuesday. So Tuesday was payday. So for that, I'm just going to use a little money sign icon. Also this day I did work. Nick and I both worked this day. So I'm going to grab a flag and I'm going to use the blue. And I'm going to stick this down here. And going to grab one of my beloved package filling munchkins. Oh, nope, I'm on the wrong day. That ain't gonna work. It's okay, I'll just lift it up. It's gonna pull off some of the ink, but I'm gonna cover that up anyways. It just pulls when I'm sloppy, so it's not coming up as easy. I have a bunch of these, so no worries at all. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this. You guys are probably like, Andrea, no! Normally it wouldn't matter, but today it does. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my little things. So for those, I will need a meal icon. Also, I got an Erin Condren order in. And then also 3 TV shows. Where are my boxes? So we'll do my TVs first. Kind of want to switch up my kit format a little. The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm like, there's a couple things that I want to try out. Not sure about them, but it might be interesting. Kind of want to. We'll see. Now I'm like thinking about it. Okay, so then I have that and then the pink TV. And then I'll need a purple shipping box. I really like the way the boxes look with the black like color over them. And then I'll do my little things header. And then I need a full box. So for this one I am going to do the lips on top. And then also I needed to pack and check in. So for that I am going to do this down here. I'm going to do a quarter box. I think for the quarter box I'll do the blue. And then I'm going to use one of Caress Press, I think. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, this one's kind of cute. Or the purple? No, this blue and pink one. For packing and checking in. And then also while I'm up here with the Caress Press stickers, I am going to pull down my flight trackers and put them over here. So I am actually going to... I don't know actually. I'm going to put some washi over this because let's just say it's gonna look a lot better than what it does currently. Just like this, that's fine by me. What are you gonna do? And I'll put some deco over top of it. So we'll do like the pumpkin and the little lips. Nope, no lips right there. The trick or treat. Should fit okay. Yeah. Perfect. Super cute. So then we're gonna move on to here, which for this, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did in my, see, I'm not sure, like, is it necessary to do a rewind and a, what's it called? A rewind and a plan ahead? Like, should I do one or the other? I mean, it wouldn't really work out, I don't think, if I did one or the other, because I'd always be on the wrong week. I feel like some of these colors are the same. I can't tell half the time, because I'm gonna use the blue. These are my favorite stickers ever. These and the packing munchkins are my two most used stickers for sure. And then I'm gonna do, oh, can't use the blue. Like, whatever, I'll use it. Oh, I can put, excuse me, I'm dying. I'm gonna use, I'll put in a little, it doesn't work either. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I'm gonna put in one of these because in between that, we did take the dogs and drop them off at the kennel. And then I'm gonna do a paw icon, which I believe I have a multicolor. I want a big one though, I don't want the small one. Let's see. Looking for icons is always like the worst thing ever for me because I can never find them. Do I have any of my other stack over here? No. I think most of these are in stock too, just in case you're wondering. I feel like I'm close. How is this even possible? That really is like the only one that I don't have is the paw icon. This makes no sense. Okay, well, have to grab some of those from work. Okay, so, oh, I could use Shoshana stickers. Oop, I almost knocked my drink over. That would have been bad. Okay, so let's do the pink, blue, pink. And I'm just gonna stick, oh, that's kind of big, isn't it? Well, let's just backtrack and do a half box then. Not that it's like that big of a thing that I should need a half box for, but whatever. So let's do one of these with some pink and hot pink. Those are colors that, not pink, purple and hot pink. I'm like, girl, you don't know your colors. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna put the little shosh sticker on there. And then I'm gonna do, for our flight, the blue. And then I'm gonna do a pink flight info. Might not even need a full box here because I'm gonna do, my little thing is literally just the meal icon and then the little things header. And then I think I'm just gonna fill the rest up with some, I can actually just cut one of these down, huh? Maybe I'll do this one. And I'll just cut it. There should be good. It's a little taller than we need, but I can definitely lift this crust press sticker up. For sure. I'm just gonna stick this down. Oop. Could have cut it a little bit smaller. Perfect. So this is this half of the week. Yes. So then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next half. I'll fill it all, I think, at the end, depending on if my camera decides to overheat. So on Thursday, I did have 2 TV shows on, so let's start with those. I'm gonna do my meal icon first, and then like what, 2 TV shows on. I didn't have any on Wednesday because the debate was on. What am I looking for? Baby pink. So TV. I just need 1 and 2. Right? Yep. And then my little things header. I think in Andrea fashion, I normally start the week out doing day by day, and then by here I'm like, let's just do all of the little things. So I'm gonna do my pink meal, purple, pink, and then on Friday I had a TV show on, so let's do the purple one. And then just put the little things header up top. Saturday, my Stitch Fix came, which I'm just gonna have to use the pink box. It'll be fine. There's a lot of pink and purple going on over here, but that's okay. And then on this day is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm gonna use the blue. Just tonight. Okay, so I think I'm done with these for right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and kind of like put things in. So let's see. On Thursday we went to the zoo, and for some reason I used the movie marquee, which I mean doesn't really matter. I think it looks cute. So I'm gonna do the movie marquee and just one of these solid ones probably. So I'm gonna do, let's see, perfect. So let's do the hot pink. No, I'm gonna do purple underneath. No, I'm gonna do hot pink. I don't know. So I'm gonna do this on the bottom, and then this here. Let me actually do it this way, just to see how much I really need. Okay, so I'm gonna need a little bit of washi on top. I think I'm just gonna use solid blue. Ready for a nap. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in. And then up here, I'm just gonna put in a little quarter box. I'm gonna do the hot pink, and then this is going to be for shopping. I mentioned I want to like reformat some stuff, and now I'm like so anxious right now. I'm like, I just want to go do it. Which I probably will right after this video because I'm like in the zone. I'm just gonna use the little shopping cart icon, and then we're moving on to Friday, which was kind of a chillax day, which was super awesome because I needed to chill. I'm gonna do the little ghost in here. Do the ghost towards the bottom. And then the only thing I had in here was that the internet failed me. So I think I'm going to do, oops. I'm gonna do the little, actually I'll do this one. I think that looks cute. And then I'll just do some washi on top. Maybe I'll actually just use a piece of this box. No, I'm gonna do washi. Because I think I'm gonna do the solid pink, and I think that'll look nice. Oh, I only needed one. And then I know exactly what sticker, and if you guys can guess it, you guys might be able to. I'm gonna do a Hawaii sticker from Once More with Love. Right about there. Then we're moving on to Saturday, which was the day that we came home, and I also worked. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and put in my 2 works. We were, if you guys watched my plan ahead, we were gonna pick up the dogs on Saturday PM. Whenever we got in, we would have got in at like 4-ish, so we would have to like run up and get them. But we decided while we were in Denver that, and I was trying to explain this in my my like plan ahead. But so we would have picked them up on Saturday night, and we would just pretty much put them to bed at like maybe like an hour or two after we got home. And then we were gonna stay home with them on Sunday because they go in for surgery. They're getting fixed on Monday. Well, the 2 little ones are. But so we would have just had them for Sunday and just had the dog sitter come anyways because we weren't going to work. But then we were like, but we can't work after they get their surgery because we need to be like home with them because, well, not we don't have to be, but like I know Shosh was kind of like not having like a good day after hers. Like she was very like needy as far as like wanting to be like held and like touched and stuff. So that kind of faded in the background. Maybe I'll use the purple. So we were like, okay, so we can either pick them up on Saturday and stay home with them on Sunday because they have to go back in on Monday, but then we have to work and we can't stay home with them whenever they'll actually need us, if that makes sense. So they stayed an extra day in the kennel because they would have had to go back Monday morning. So they stayed an extra day in the kennel so that we could work Saturday PM and Sunday and Monday, and then we could stay home with them while they are recovering. I think I did a little bit better of a job at explaining that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put in our flight tracker for the way home. So I think for my flight tracker for the way home, I'm just going to grab this baby pink one. We were only in Denver for 2 days, but Nick says it was probably and I agree, it was probably one of our favorite trips we've ever been on because we didn't have like, normally whenever we travel, we have like a huge like to-do list of things we want to do and see, but we kind of went and just kind of like went with the flow and kind of did whatever we wanted. There was some things that we did want to do on Friday. Like we wanted to go to 2 museums, 2 different ones, but with the whole like Etsy thing, I didn't really want to like leave it. And by the time that everything with Etsy was cleared up, because we were in, is it Mountain Standard Time where Denver is? It was like late, it was later than all of the museums we wanted to go to were open. So that was kind of a bummer, but we got to at least like kind of like just hang out and chill. So I'm gonna do a blue half box on Saturday. What, I don't even need to really put anything in here though. No, I'm not even gonna pretend. So I'm just gonna grab this other half of a full box and just stick it over top of it. It's all geometric anyways. I'm gonna actually stick it upside down. I really don't care. No, because that's the cut line. And I didn't cut a straight line. I mean, it could look worse, right? And I think I'm just gonna put the little ghost. Oh no, I can't put 2 ghosts next to each other. What am I thinking? I'm just gonna leave this blank for now. Maybe I'll put the weekend banner over it so it's not as like crazy looking. And then, because all we did this day was come home and then we dropped our bags off and went right to work, and we worked pretty late. We probably worked like 5.5 hours because we did get home late. So we just like dropped our stuff off at home and then went right back up to work. Well, we were south, so airport, home, work. And then we worked, we went to bed, and we got back up and went to work for another like 9 hours today and got a lot done. Let's see. Okay, so one thing I wanted to put in here is it's 2 months till Nick and I's honeymoon, which we're super excited about. We didn't want to take one right whenever we got married just because weddings alone are a lot to do in one. So like having a honeymoon right after, I don't think I would have been able to do it. And then that is pretty much everything because we worked all day today and then I just like filming my videos. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just put in this like this. No, opposite way. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to go downstairs and like work on what I'm thinking about. Yeah, and I'm gonna put a little bit of blue washi in here, no one will know. And then I'm gonna do my weekend banner. And next week I did do my plan ahead, but like I said, I am probably going to nix it just because I am using the Boo kit as well, and I was very much so all over the place. This week is pretty much stay home with the dogs and cuddle in the beginning of the week. I'm going to go to work. We're going to work Monday. Nick and we're pick up the dogs Monday night. I think I'll just show you. So pretty much what's happening this week. See, like, this is cute, right? So, picking up the dogs, family time. I'm going to clean this day, $2 Tuesday. I'm going to see Mean Girls with the girls. And then on this day, I have a dentist appointment. I think I'm going to work this day, even though I wasn't going to. I'm probably going to. As in, before I did this spread, I was like, I don't know, but I'm probably going to work. And then Bree and Bruce come this day. We're having a little Halloween party, and then we're just going to chill with Bree and Bruce on that day. So I have that in there, and then I think what I'm, oh, wait. See, this is what happens when I talk sometimes. Sometimes I'm like good at it, sometimes not so much. So I'm going to pull this up. It's going to pull up some ink. But what I wanted to do was put a quarter box in here. It's a bummer. It's okay though. I will be okay. And then I'll just layer it a little bit. I'm not even going to put it upside down. Gonna put in a little bit of deco and no one will even know. That's fine. And then I'm gonna grab the little planner off of the sampler page. Oops. Just dropped the asterisk, but I don't know where it went. It's like blending into the spread wherever it is. Do you guys see it? I don't see it. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this here. Oh, it's on my finger. You can feel it. So I'm gonna put the little planner there because that is what I'm doing currently. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this all out, and then I'll be back with deco. It took what seemed like 1,000 years. This week I used the Pilot G2 0.38, which is what Jessica uses. I just figured I'd try this out. Normally I use this, which is the Papermate Ink Joy Gel in 0.5. So that is what I filled it out with. This week was the G2, and super cute. I feel like I like this one in my hand. I feel like this one after a while my hand starts to cramp, but I feel like this one is super thick, so for my hand it doesn't cramp up as much. I don't know how much deco I want to do because this spread is already busy with the like black dots and stuff like that on it. So I think what I want to do is just like kind of put down the larger deco maybe. So just do the little ghost, the little peace sign. Oops. There. There's like these little eyeballs that are kind of cute that I'm going to put on top. I think that's all I want to do. I don't want to do too much. One more little eyeball because they're my favorite. Oh, this whole kit with a little eyeball. Ew! Little eyeballs. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to use. The other one's cute too, but I think I'm just going to save it. So that is everything in this spread. I do not have any full boxes left. And also, I do not have any ombre hair checklists left. I have a teensy little bit of washi left. I use a lot of washi this week, and these are just scraps that are on my hand. I don't have many headers left. I have a couple of little things, a couple of full boxes. I actually used a lot of the kit this week. And then, like I said, I'm definitely saving those heart checklists for sure. I can always use some black heart checklists. So that is the Boo kit. This was a pre-order. And I hope you guys liked this video. I definitely liked filming this better than my plan ahead because this was a little bit more tamed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!